Yo, what is up guys, it's Neeks. Welcome back to another episode of COD AW Advanced Warfare News. And today I wanted to show you all of the weapons that we got to see in the playable demo and describe them briefly. And then I will tell you which ones that weren't in the playable demo but we know that are going to be in the game. First up we have the BL-27 is an assault rifle described as fully automatic, fires faster over time, best in class fire rate. The fire rate is 14 out of 20, and it fires faster over time, so this could get even faster over time. Moving on to the next one, we have the HBR A3, which is fully automatic, first 3 rounds of burst, fire faster, best in class handling. It's like the AN-94 from Black Ops 2. The first 3 rounds fire faster, so if you burst fire, then it's going to fire faster over and over again. And it's the best in class handling, so I feel like it's going to be a pretty good gun. Moving on to the next assault rifle, we have the IMR, described as 4-round burst, prints rounds to ammo reserve, best in class damage. It's a 4-round burst, and the damage is 14 out of 20, so I feel like if you can get all the bullets on target, this is going to be a very deadly weapon. And it prints rounds to ammo reserve, which means it makes its own ammo, and I'm wondering if scavenger is going to affect this gun. Moving on to the submachine guns. First submachine gun, we have the KF5, described as fully automatic, best in class range. First 5 rounds of magazine have increased damage, and this is the best in class range, and the range is 11 out of 20, which isn't that high, but it's pretty high for a submachine gun. And if first 5 rounds in each magazine have increased damage, and the damage is only 7 out of 20, so I feel like if you burst fire with this, it's going to be pretty deadly because of the damage in the first 5 rounds. Moving on to the next submachine gun, we have the ASM-1, described as fully automatic, reducing fire rate and increasing accuracy over time, best in class damage. The damage is 11 out of 20, which is pretty high for a submachine gun, and it increases accuracy over time and reduces fire rate. So when it reduces fire rate, it increases accuracy, and the accuracy is 6 out of 20, so this gun might need it. But the fire rate is also pretty low actually for a submachine gun. So if it reduces fire rate over time, then it is going to get pretty slow but very accurate. Moving on to the next submachine gun, we have the SN6, which wasn't used very much, and from the gameplays that I've seen, it was not a very great weapon. It was described as fully automatic, first 3 rounds of burst, fire faster, best in class accuracy. The accuracy is pretty high for a submachine gun. It's 11 out of 20, and the first 3 rounds of burst, fire faster. The fire rate is already 13 out of 20, and it's not even the best in class fire rate, so that's pretty decent. And if the first 3 rounds fire faster, then if you burst fire with it, I feel like it's going to be very fast firing, deadly weapon, but is also not going to be that great. Moving on to the first sniper rifle, and the only sniper rifle we got to see in the playable demo is the Moore sniper rifle, described as bolt action railgun, best in class handling, and the handling is 9 out of 20, which is pretty high for a sniper rifle, I guess, and it's a railgun, so it's pretty deadly. And the damage is 15 out of 20, and there are going to be snipers with higher damage than this. So, and from what I've seen, this is a one-hit kill most of the time, and I love snipers that don't get hit markers. Moving on to the shotguns, the first and only shotgun we got to see in the playable demo was the TAC-19, described as pump-action directed energy weapon, best-in-class mobility, and the mobility is 16 out of 20. And if you look at the damage is 16 out of 20, and it's not even the best in class damage. So there's going to be another shotgun with higher damage than this, making it very deadly. Moving on to the next gun, or the heavy weapons, we have the EM1, constant beam of directed energy. No ammunition but can overheat, best in class damage. The damage is 12 out of 20, which means these heavy weapons are not going to have very much damage. And no ammunition but can overheat. You never run out of ammo, but it overheats and you have to let it cool down, which can take a while. And from what I've seen, this is not a very good weapon anyways. Moving on to the next heavy weapon, we have the XMG, described as fully automatic heavy machine guns, akimbo only, increased fire rate and accuracy in lockdown mode. You can only use this in akimbo, and from what I've seen, it's not very accurate at all, but it does increase a little bit when you lock it down and set still with it. It increased the fire rate and accuracy in lockdown mode, so if you lock it down, it fires faster and is more accurate. Moving on to the secondaries, we have some pistols, and the first pistol we have is the Atlas 45, described as semi-automatic, best-in-class handling. The handling is 11 out of 20, which is high for a pistol, I guess, and it's just like a regular pistol. It's semi-automatic. Moving on to the next pistol, we have the RW1, break-action handheld railgun, best-in-class damage. This pistol has 16 damage, which is higher than the Morse sniper rifle. If you look at this, this is going to, from what I've seen, this kills in basically one shot every time you shoot at somebody, but there's only one bullet in each round, which means you have to be deadly accurate to be good with this. Moving on to the only launcher that we've seen so far is the Stinger M7. It locks onto vehicles and players, so I probably won't be using this because I hate when launchers have to lock on before you can fire them. So that was all the weapons for today. I will be posting videos in the next few days of the perks and the attachments for the weapons, so be looking forward to that. Also, if you did enjoy this video, please go drop a like and to support me and the channel and this video if you did like the video. If you want to see more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news from me, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can see my news and my videos in your subscription box. Also, I did want to mention that there were 3 weapons that we've seen in the trailer or the reveal that were not shown in the playable demo or were not usable. We were told there's going to be an AK-12, ARX-160, which those both are assault rifles in Call of Duty Ghost, so I'm assuming they're going to be assault rifles in Advanced Warfare. And they're also going to be having the Lynx, and the Lynx was a sniper in Advanced Warfare, and it was semi-automatic, so there are going to be spammable snipers most likely. And this is literally all I have for you guys today. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you guys later. Peace out.